Okay, well, this is your first chance to get some extended minutes, get some guys to an hour. So how do you feel the guys did pushing themselves in this game?
I think today was great. Today was a very good test. Today was an opportunity to finally give extended minutes to most of our players, signed players, and it was good. I told the guys at the beginning of the game that yes, everything we do and how we do things and why we do things is because we want to win and we want to compete and we want to win in everything we do. But today it was about performance, about the way we do things and how do we do them. It was about identity. I wanted to make sure that the 2.5 weeks that we've been together could be displayed on the field. How? You know what I mean, different phases of the game for the players to understand what we need to do in each phase and how we need to do it. And we saw that. I am very happy about the performance of the group, about the identity that we adopted when we were playing, and about how brave and courageous they were today. Are there things to improve? Absolutely. And we're going to make sure that we keep challenging, we keep demanding them, we keep pushing them so they can still improve. But today is definitely a positive, and I feel and I know that we're on the right path.
On that note, it seemed like the interplay was as good as it's been in the preseason. Probably could have scored another 2 or 3 goals in that first half. How happy are you with the guys gelling as well as they are so far?
Yeah, it was very good. It's just like you said, we created chances and probably more chances should have finished in goals or in the back of the net. But also it's one of those things that in the final third, a bit about decision making, but also about collective awareness and understanding. How we're gonna get that? The only way we're gonna get that is with minutes on the field together, with the group starting to understand and get to know each other on the field. And this is what this game gives us.
Manu is now 3 goals in 2 matches. It's something you love to see from your striker. How do you think he's done so far?
Great. It's always important when your 9 is scoring goals. And this is something that we all know Manu can do. Also, the most important to me as a striker after scoring goals is making sure that he's also pressing, that he's working hard, that he's creating opportunities and opening spaces for players around him. And why is that? Because if a 9, the only thing they can do is score. If they go through a dry spell and they're not scoring, then that 9 is not doing much else. We have a 9 that can score goals, but also a 9 that can do other stuff defensively and offensively. And this is why I think we have him here. This is why we decided to bring him in. We're happy for him. Good collective and individual performance, but the rest of the group was as good as Manu today.
And I know a lot of guys are playing really well, but it seems like so many really good attacks are driven by what Fede is doing in the midfield. You talk about what he's done the last few games and how important he's going to be to creating chances for the rest of the players.
Yeah, it's important for them to understand that the more minutes we played, individually, first of all, they're going to feel better, they're going to look better. We have not seen the best out of any of our players yet, and that speaks high volumes of the quality that we have and the talent that we have. And the more we play together, the more games we play, and the longer the preseason and the regular season goes, I think the players are going to feel more comfortable individually and collectively, and it's going to allow us the opportunity to truly see them at their best.
And then a couple of preseason games he hasn't been able to get in, but we finally got to see Eriksson out there on the pitch for the first time. How do you feel it did in his first few minutes?
Good. He was working very hard. For him and the players that are signed, it was very challenging because they had to play with a lot of academy guys. But it's part of the process, right? It's when the players that are signed or the senior players are on the field and they're academy guys, then your role shifts as you have to lead more, you have to organize, you have to make sure that you could keep the team doing the things we want to do, understanding that there's a lot of young guys on the field. It's part of our culture, part of the way we want to do things, and I think it helps everybody.
Now, you guys are going to be going to Mexico for the next week. What are you hoping to gain from this trip?
More minutes on the field. It's very, very important. So at the end of the day, that's what we do on the field that's going to dictate if we're going to be successful or not, obviously. But I also want to make sure that we can add minutes off the field. I want the guys to spend time with each other. We have a week that is planned of training sessions, games, activities, and also free time for them to make sure that they can gel. They can just spend time with each other in an environment that we can control in the training sessions and then also in the hotel. And it'll be very good. I'm looking forward for the trip.
This is going to be the first time Phoenix Rising heads to Mexico in the preseason. When you consider the relationship between Arizona and Mexico, how important is it for Phoenix Rising to make a trip like this and potentially lead to others in the future?
Oh, it's huge. A team, an organization like ours, it's very important that we can keep building bridges and we can keep building good relationships and partnerships with big organizations and big teams all over the world. This time it's Mexico, but as we're doing that, I can promise you and guarantee you that we're building relationships in other countries as well. So very, very happy to be able to spend a week with Pumas in one of the best training grounds in Mexico, and we're going to have two quality games. So very, very happy about it.